So here is the photo right here. And what I ended up doing here, so I'm going to post that right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Sorry. So this is the photo straight out of camera. I'm also going to try to show you a little bit of the time frame, like what had happened before that and all that stuff, so you can kind of see. So let me go up here to library, all photos, and so you can kind of see like what was happening before here. So you can see she actually like walked up behind for the first touch, and it's like, I mean, it's dark, guys. It's dark and it's red. Because it was just the way that it was in that room. And you can see this is how it looks. And there's people back there. And this is at 5,000 ISO. So really, really a lot of light that I'm trying to get into this photo. And so what I ended up doing, so this is great. This is the Nikon. It has a lot of great dynamic range, which is why we use it. And so I'm going to go ahead and put our presets already on here. So our presets are going to reset. We talked about yesterday how our presets default here. And you can see, like, I'm actually going to push this photo up, and I'm going to change the white balance. I always put auto just to see where that goes, and then from there I make my changes. I'm going to bring up the shadows because I want more shadows in this photo. Still bring up the highlight or the exposure a little bit. Bring the highlights down because you can see right in here in this area it's a little bit bright. And then now I might bump up contrast a little bit. Still, I want it a little bit cooler, and there we go. So like super simple, but I just wanted to show. So and then like I'm kind of a stickler for a lot of random things in the photo, so I'll come here and brush a lot of this stuff out here. So I'll brush this out, and I'll use this auto mask. So you'll see here, I can auto mask right here. So I'll brush this out, and then the auto mask will keep it from going right onto her skin, even though. I mean, you can see it does a little bit, but you see how it goes? It doesn't even go on the dress as much, even though it's on it, even though it's hovered over it and clicked on over it. So auto mask really helps for that. So what I ended up doing was darkening this area a lot because I didn't like this area very much, and all that was going on in the area. So you'll see me do that here. It's lightening here, but I'm going to come up here, change to darken, and you'll see a lot of that go away because I didn't like it. Take away some of those highlights. And then I will also show you, I did take this from here. You could take it into Photoshop because what I don't like as well are some of these dots here. So I'm going to take this out. Boom. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. So it's a little bit cleaner. So you'll see like very simple edit. I was more concerned, honestly, more concerned here with the moment. And also, I will tell you, it was super dark in here, but right behind me was like this, let me tell you, right behind me was like this little heat lamp. It was just kind of clamped to a wall because I don't know if they were going to set up food stations or what there, but I actually saw this moment and I took this heat lamp and pointed it to them a little bit so that there was at least a little bit of light on them, a little bit more light that I had to play with on them, but still I'm shooting this at 5,000 ISO f1.8. With the Nikon, with the Sigma 35 art, and it still gives me this kind of look where it is a little grainy. You can see it is a little grainy, but goodness gracious, 5,000 ISO and bumped up 1.8 stops, almost 2 stops. That's amazing. I mean, that really, really is amazing. So we love this photo. We were more concerned with the moment here than anything else. So we loved capturing this moment. We loved being able to have the equipment to push our ISO to get this moment, and that was really, really important to us. So that's why we love this shot. That's why we posted this shot to Instagram. Super straightforward, super easy. I hope that was helpful for you guys, just to see even like we're not afraid to shoot at 5,000 ISO if it gets us that moment, because ultimately that's what our clients have us capture, is those moments. Not to be concerned with like, hey, can you guys hold on? I know you're crying. I know it's a great moment, but let me light this real quick. Like, no, use the gear you have, use what you have, capture those awesome moments, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're there to do. And that moment right there is one of our favorites, because it was something that we were just able to do because we were there and we had the equipment to do it, and the moment was there and we caught it. So don't be too concerned about lighting and stuff like that. If the moment's there, just capture it. Be a part of it. Be in that moment. Do your client a service and do what they hire you for, is to be there and be a part of that. So that was pretty easy. Nothing crazy, just a little bit changes in the basics panel. I didn't want to change more because I wanted to keep the authenticity of this look, honestly. And if I wanted to, I could come, here's what you could do, take a gradient filter, bring that gradient filter down a little bit just to bring down the highlights. So bringing down, so if I came up here to highlights, I could bring down the highlights up there in these lights. That could help a little bit, you know, bringing down the highlights in those lights because it's not as distracting. So if you wanted to do that, totally could, but that's what we have there. So I think this is the final that I actually put on the gram, and then this is what I have now. I kind of like the one I have now a little bit better. But if you guys have any questions or you guys want to see us edit any other types of pictures, any of the other ones we have, don't hesitate to let us know. Seriously, go ahead and comment on a photo. Say, hey, can you do this one next? Or on we're going to put these all on our YouTube channel as well. So you'll see that in the how we shot it section. Hope this was helpful, you guys. Thanks so much for listening. For the 1, 2, 3, 4 people, how many people are listening to this. I hope this helped you in any way. Thanks, guys.